Transportation for students with complex disabilities. Transportation is an important consideration for people with limited mobility. Transportation needs affect students with many kinds of disabilities, from those placed in general education to those students who are medically fragile. Making decisions about transportation needs and providing safe, reliable transportation is a collaborative process. It involves teachers, paraprofessionals, physical and occupational therapists, parents, transportation specialists, and of course, bus drivers. Decisions about a child's transportation needs should be discussed and determined by a child's IEP team. Transportation is a related service as defined by 34 CFR 300.34 C16 of the IDEA regulations. Services include anything a child needs for travel to and from school, travel between schools, and travel in and around school. Teachers need to be able to coordinate with many professionals. Teachers provide training for staff who work with the student. They also can provide travel training for students who need support in building skills necessary for riding the bus. Teachers provide oversight. They make sure the child is getting what they need for safe and reliable transportation. They make sure all procedures are being followed correctly. Paraprofessionals, perhaps, spend the most hands-on time supporting students' transportation needs. They often assist in getting students on and off the bus and in traveling around the school building. Paraprofessionals must be aware of orthopedic needs of many students. They must be trained in many procedures. They must notify others when something is not working properly. Occasionally, paraprofessionals act as aides on the school bus. Parents' concerns for their child's present and future mobility skills guide important decisions about transportation. In addition, parents also play an important part in the feedback loop about transportation. Physical therapists have many responsibilities. They train teachers, paraprofessionals, and bus drivers in proper and safe procedures. They also instruct transportation employees and other professionals in evacuation procedures for students who are medically fragile or who have orthopedic impairments. Designing adaptations to help children access education, such as ramps, elevators, lifts, and specialized equipment, is another task of the physical therapist. Most often, when we think of transportation for students with complex disabilities, we think of a bus driver. My father is a bus driver for children and adults with special needs in Franklin County, Ohio. I interviewed him about his job. Bus drivers are often the first and last school person that students see every school day. Bus drivers use PBIS strategies to support expected behavior on the bus. My father recognizes the role he plays in contributing to a student's overall mood for the day. He recognizes that a safe, comfortable ride is important for people with certain disabilities. My dad really likes to make his riders happy. He gets to know them and make them smile. He plays music when he drives children. I can tell that he really loves his job. His riders get name tags, and he decorates them with their interests, whether it's Frozen, or cowboys, or art.